Studios. This is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock, beautiful Wednesday morning. We're going to learn about some cool, fun things. That may be cool. That might work out. Over at the Circle Square Ranch Cultural Center at On Top of the World, Robert Colen is here. He's one of the managers over at On Top of the World, and his guest is Pierre. Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Hey,
Morning.
Good morning.
Good to see both of you. Cold out there. You got your jacket. You got your, what do you call it, sweater? No, what is that?
Fleece, I guess.
A fleece?
Yeah.
I need a fleece, Robin.
Half zip, I guess.
I like calling it a fleece. How you guys? You both okay?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah.
The allergies are starting to kick in, though.
Are they?
Yeah.
Is that a predictable thing for you?
I don't know. It's been a lot of pollen or something in the air the last couple of weeks. So
every year this time or not?
Yeah, for me it is.
Yeah. So top of the world. We went to Top of the World the other day to the ice cream store.
Yeah, we
good.
did on Sunday.
Yeah.
Good ice cream, right?
It is great. I love it.
Good stuff.
Had a Sunday.
There is no bad ice cream, is there? Have you ever had bad
that
ice?
Superman ice cream is pretty bad, and
What is that? Is that right?
it's like blue.
Oh, red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The kids always want something like that.
Yeah.
Really sweet.
You know, they say there's no bad pizza either, but I found some bad pizza.
Really well.
At the Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
Forget it. That is not good pizza.
Yeah, I bet. I don't think I've eaten pizza at a Chinese buffet.
I think they put it out there just so the kids have something. I said, pizza, take some pizza. Yeah, it didn't work out as well. So what kind of things are happening at the cultural center? Last time you came here, you gave us so much stuff to look forward to.
Yeah, well, I plan to do the same.
Yeah?
Last time he was here, he couldn't talk about the one big show that's coming up on May 17th.
Yep.
And that's
That's
really
right.
Yes.
Now you can.
I can, yes. Kansas, May 17th.
I had a feeling that was it. Okay.
Yeah, and ticket sales are going pretty good. Right now we're doing a promotion for silver seats. If you buy one silver ticket, you get a drink.
Oh,
free
nice.
drink. So yeah.
So what would you do if you met somebody that you admired from the world of show business, somebody famous? What would you do?
I have actually.
Do you get starstruck at all?
I kind of got starstruck. I try to hold back from embarrassing myself, but
Because like if I met Sylvester Stallone, I just might break into "Yo, Adrian." I might do that, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
If I met one of the guys from Kansas, I say, "Oh, I can do the opening to "Dust in the Wind." I can play that.
Yeah, for sure.
Anybody have a guitar? Let me show you.
But we had Kevin Costner. I think in terms of stardom, I don't know if it get really as big as Kevin Costner.
I guess so. Yeah. Is that when he had a band? He had a band. Okay. Yeah. How was that? Did you go to that show?
I try to go to all of them for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great show. I mean, the band was good. I mean, he's a really nice guy. I mean, it was just a great show. So.
Do you know who else is an actor that does that? Gary Sinise. He's got a band too, right?
Yeah, Kevin Bacon, a lot of those guys.
So what do? You get like a website or something where you just know how to get a hold of these guys? How do you find them?
Well, yeah, pretty much. We have different ways we go about it. Like if, like guys like Kevin Costner and Kansas, we have to, reach out to their agents and, submit an offer. And it's up to them to take that offer. And if they, if they accept, then how we say it is, then we're pregnant. Then the show begins.
Then we're pregnant.
Nice. I love that. That's fun.
It's an interesting choice of words.
Yeah. That's a little culture center secret. So yeah, that's what we say. Yeah, for sure. Because once you put it out there, you kind of have to go with it. So
yeah.
Is there one show or two for Kansas?
Just one show. Yeah, we don't do two shows. Like, I know the Villages, the Sharon, they do two shows. But we only do one show.
So once the show is done, then you've had a baby.
Yes.
Do you have a cigar after that? Do you pull out the cigar?
If everything goes well.
He just goes to sleep. That's enough.
For sure.
Are people going to have an opportunity to do a meet and greet?
Well, yeah, they are doing a meet and greet. You can buy tickets on their website for their meet and greet package, but not at the Culture Center. There's something that they're doing separately, meet and greet.
Sorry, I just hit the button to put your picture on the video. So for the first part, it was just WOCA's logo.
Oh, that's okay. I think it's probably good that way. I don't know.
Well, the listeners want to know, what does a fleece look like? Now they know.
Yeah, this is half zip fleece.
So what is one of the things that impressed you the most about Kansas to feature them?
I mean, they're really good. The thing about Kansas, a lot of folks know the music, but there's a lot of folks that don't. Well, they know the music, but they don't know who Kansas is until they hear the music. But some of the music is on various soundtracks. I mean, commercials. I mean, once you hear it and you know who the guys are, you're like, okay, yeah, I know. But yeah,
I always used to confuse them with Toto, because remember that line from The Wizard of Oz? We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Oh. So I always thought the song Africa was Kansas, and I would always get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you were a band member in Kansas and you left? Say, I'm not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah.
But Kansas had a lot of different band members come and go. I mean, they've been
I bet they did,
They've been around for a while,
like 40 years or so. So
it's one of those bands that I don't really know any individual names.
Yeah.
It's like Chicago. Remember Chicago, the band Chicago?
I didn't know the music, though, right?
Yeah, I think I knew Peter Cetera. That's about all I knew from that one.
I think do you have a Chicago tribute band coming?
Yeah, we just had Kenny Cetera, Peter's brother, perform.
Oh, really?
Yeah, last month.
Oh, wow. His name was Kenny?
Kenny Cetera, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine living your whole life? You're somebody's brother.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It's better than being nobody.
I guess.
Sure.
I guess.
Do you have warm-up acts?
Warm up? What do you mean, like
Opening?
Like somebody come and play while the people are going to their seats before the grand event?
We have pre-show music, but not warm-up acts. No, ma'am. No.
Can I tell you something about that? That's a can of worms. You don't want to do that.
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, and here's why. Because there are lots of local people who would love to open up for Kansas for no other reason than to put on their resume, I opened up for Kansas.
You got it.
Right.
You got it.
Right. And let me tell you something. We do a show and we have a lot of local musicians in here. A few of them are actually the real deal. They're really, really good. They probably could go on to becoming really great. But most of them, they're good, But they're not up to that level, in my mind.
Yeah.
But they're good, It's a good place to start.
Oh, for sure. And like you said, it's some good acts around here, some local guys, and, they would love to put that on their resume.
Well, it is a can of worms, but I will make the offer that if you ever want us to recommend somebody we've had in here, there's probably 3 I could name. So
really good.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, because we got at Shalom Park. We have live music from 3 times a year. So maybe I will come back to you and ask you. For
that's
October event.
Now that's a different story, though. That's a perfect venue for some of these guys. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Oh my gosh! One of them works here in the mall, by the way. One guy, it's really good, really good.
How many does the Circle Square Cultural Center seat?
We can seat up to 930. We have 2 different layouts. For the Kansas concert, it's going to be 930.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And are the upcoming acts all like that? Are they all bands, or are there any shows coming in? I mean, I know they're all shows, but
yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, we have different shows. Like we had a comedy show last month.
Solomon and Capri.
Yeah, the battle of the Broadway comedians with Steve Solomon and Dick Capri. That was extremely funny.
Really?
Oh, for sure. So we do different things like that, and also we have private events that we put on in the Culture Center also. So the place, we stay busy.
And people can call you for group rates too if they have a group, or do you not do group rates?
Group rates in terms of what do you mean?
Of if there is an organization in town and they have 100 members, and then they want to bring their busload of members in.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. We we'll give them a discounted price for sure. So yeah. Yeah, please bring 100 members.
I did that one time when I worked at the facility, assisted living on your property. It was called Park Place at that time. I know I've shared that. And there was a bus. They had a sister facility in town. And so I went and I got the bus, and it must have held 40 people. So I got 40 people. We went to Central Florida Community College at that time, and we saw this concert, and then we went back. I said, this is great. We should do this all the time. So we did it 2 more times, and then somebody said, do you have a license for that bus? I said, oh, you need a special license? That was the end of that. Who knew you needed a special license?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So when you are booking the different acts, how do you manage to keep the variety that you have throughout the season?
We just know what our people want to listen to. From comment cards, we have comment cards that we have everyone fill out. And
that's a good thing. Yeah,
for sure. And and a lot of our patrons, when they come to some of the shows, they'll let us know that, hey, you make sure you bring them back. We get a high volume of requests. For sure, we bring them back, and some of the shows that we do like that, they sell out every year. So
who's the one that comes back every year?
We have the Bronx Wanderers. We had the Motown show that comes back. We have ABBA. It's a long list that we can bring back every year, 2 times a year, and it'll sell out. For sure.
Oh my gosh!
You had ABBA?
Folks love the music.
Whoa. Mm-hmm. I wish I knew about that one. Mm-hmm. Do you know this Friday is Motown night at First Friday Art Walk, right?
Yes. Yeah, really? That's a theme. Yeah.
So, and by the way, we are not a good warm-up act. You don't want us either. But Robin and I do play music. So I play the accordion. She plays the mandolin. Yeah, we sit on the sidewalk and it's fun. Okay.
By the chocolate shop.
But guess how many Motown songs are in our repertoire?
How many?
None. So I'm trying to learn. My Sharia Moore was one of my favorites. Yeah,
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. So.
You've got the Queen experience coming on in November. Is that something we've had before?
We've had a Queen, but maybe 2012. But Queen, everyone. That's one of the shows that we got a high volume of comments saying that you guys need to bring in a Queen show.
Before or after the movie that just came out?
Actually, before the movie. It kind of played in our favor, actually, because the movie came out, so that kind of like had the buzz going with Queen. Kind of put the music back in folks' ear, and like I said, Queen got a lot of good music. So we did our research, and we look for a really good Queen.
So tell me something you probably are embarrassed to tell me. Do you sing along to Bohemian Rhapsody in the car?
Who doesn't do that?
I'm about to say, exactly.
I know.
But of course, man.
Do you really?
Yeah, man. We have it on our playlist at the coaching center. I love that song, man. Seriously.
You really do wonderful things because you not only have Kansas, but you have rock groups. You even have opera that you're going to be featuring there, which is pretty amazing.
Opera. Yes, that's
Really.
Yes, May 5th. I bought a sheet today, so
name a name.
You guys will wonder if you guys wouldn't mind posting it somewhere.
We will.
Who's the opera singer? Not that I'm an opera fan.
Where it's
somebody we know.
Where the guys, it's from group. The group is from Tampa. It's up and coming musicians.
I should expand my horizons. I just haven't warmed up to opera.
You guys don't do opera also?
Do it? I don't do it. I don't see it. If it's on the radio, it has to be a commercial. There's no way I'm on that station.
Yeah. Do you guys listen to opera? Do you? No, I do. Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
Really?
And yeah.
What got you into opera? What?
Working at the coaches.
Oh, okay.
But no, seriously, it's
But there's some amazing opera music out there.
It's really amazing.
So I need to warm up.
But you ever listen to like Andrea Bocelli or Pavarotti, the three tenors? You remember the three tenors were huge back in the early '90s.
Okay, but that's opera music.
Yeah,
that's not opera.
Well, I think opera.
Okay, you're talking about with the whole show.
Yeah, where they're speaking the Italian and you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
right.
Well, they do pretty much that, but they also speak some English as well. But to be an opera singer, I think you have to be.
Oh, so you mean
really
the singing part of it, not the story part of it?
No, not the story part.
All right, I can handle that.
Yeah.
I sat through a ballet one time too, Robert. It was oh my gosh. Robert and I went to a ballet in Gainesville. I know these people were really good at what they do. But come on.
Yeah,
there's no guy with a
teachers on
in front. Yeah. I mean, what was that about? Even football uniforms don't look like that,
right? You also have someone that's going to be doing a tribute to Tina Turner.
Yes, that's next week. Karen Durant, she's really good. We've had Karen 2 other times in the past, and that's another show that sells out when we bring it.
Well, that would be a fun combination. Like you get a bunch of impersonators like that. Like I saw a Cher impersonator. I thought it was Cher.
Was she good?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
It's a guy though. I know. I did the same thing when I found out. What? Tony? You mean T-O-N-I? No, T-O-N-Y. Holy cow!
I love the fact you've got the dance party buzz cats.
Yes.
I think those are pretty amazing.
Yeah, we do some dance parties for the summer. You know, our residents love that. It gives everyone a chance to come inside and kind of socialize and dance. And
do you ever do like an amateur show for the residents? And just like one night, we're all going to get together, play a little two songs or whatever.
Like karaoke?
No, like
Well, you've done the World's Got Talent.
Yeah, we did the World Has Talent. We did that. I think
okay.
That's nice. I think like 2012, the last time we.
But you had some all these were local amateurs and
people who play guitar and sing and stuff like that.
Right, and the guy who won, I met him. He's really got a really big, deep voice and nice guy.
Yeah, and it's like every talent show, everyone has their. Their talent.
We had a little girl in here. No, we didn't have her in here. I'm sorry. We had her mom in here.
Yeah.
And she was cute too.
Macy Mack.
But she was at Shalom Park over the weekend singing.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was she? Isn't she good?
Oh, I think she's terrific.
She was on one of the shows.
Yeah, America's Got Talent.
And she said Simon Cowell stood up and applauded her. Well, I guess that's a big deal when you're on that show.
She didn't
local?
She's local. I think she's just turned 15, or she's 15. And she got to the second round on America's Got Talent.
Right. And then they
kind of an old soul kind of thing because her music is
like Janis Joplin. She did
Janis Joplin.
I know.
Yeah,
Dolly
she's
Parton in
wonderful.
some of his songs.
Isn't that crazy?
So,
Wow.
Now, how do you market the groups when it's a tribute band or the real deal?
Pretty much the same. Hard. Some acts require a little more marketing, obviously, and for whatever reason, it could be various reasons, honestly. But we pretty much market the same.
you do the big billboards on 200.
Billboards, papers.
I drive by your place every Sunday.
Social
So I
media.
see the sign.
Yeah.
That
We
electronic.
got the big LED sign that's out there.
LED signs, and anywhere we can, put it out there where we think folks are, are visualizing for sure.
Now, when you say Fortunate Son, the CCR experience,
Credence.
is that Creedence Clearwater Revival the actual guys?
Well, not the actual.
No,
guys.
but it's the tribute.
It's a tribute, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, excellent. I really enjoy looking at your lineup and everything
Who's
because
that
you've
guy?
got.
John Fogerty. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Oh,
to
no, that's
interrupt.
okay.
John Fogerty, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to remember the guy's name.
What was that baseball song he sang?
I know. I love that
one
song.
of my favorites. Put me in, coach, or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love that song. Yes. But I don't know if they would do it as the tribute band because he did that by himself. They should, though. They should put it in there. I don't know if they do. Do you know the song we're talking about?
No.
Put
But
me
I
in
hear.
coach.
I'm ready to play.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I probably heard the real song, I probably.
What type of genre is your favorite for you personally? I know you like everything, but
I like everything for sure.
Are you just being politically nice?
No, I'm
sure?
serious. It's all about. I think music is all about feeling. Some days, I want to listen to Motown, or I may want to listen to rock, or it's all about feeling. Some days I don't want to listen to any music.
Yeah.
So it's just all about feeling, really. But I personally, I like 70s, 80s music. That's my.
That's when you.
I'm a 70s baby. I'm 78, so.
oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
so
You're
I-
78.
Yeah, so.
He looked
What?
very good
No,
for his age.
No, I'm not 78.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I got to listen to more 80s music.
You had said in the beginning that if you buy a certain ticket, you get free beverages.
Silver, yes, ma'am. Yeah, silver ticket. So,
Is that just for the Kansas show?
just for the Kansas show? Like, if you go onto the website, you can pull up our layout, which is the website is csculturalcenter.com, and you can go in there and view the layout, and you can look at the silver seats, and you purchase one silver ticket, you get a free drink. You can't beat
Is
that.
it an
Especially
alcoholic
because-
drink?
Well, a beer.
Beer?
Wine. I'm sorry, wine, beer, or wine, or
Okay.
water, soda. So you can't beat that if you come into the show anyways. You might as well take advantage of it, right? So.
Oh, sure. No, that's absolutely wonderful. But then if a person doesn't buy that ticket, you can still purchase beer and wine on the premises?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am. For sure.
Yeah, we just renovated the building, and when it opened a couple months ago.
October.
Yeah, October, and they redid the bar areas, and it's beautiful. The cultural center is really beautiful if you haven't been in there in a while. So.
Yeah, we need to encourage you guys to come and come to some of the shows for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know some of the things you have at Imagine the Possibility? What's it called?
Master the Possibilities.
Master the Possibilities. To me, are better topics than some of the TEDx topics that I see advertised. So I don't know how many people know about what you're doing with that, Master the Possibilities. But
I'll bring on Michelle Scheidler. She's our MTP leader, or Master the Possibilities director, rather, and I'll bring her on next.
That is a good thing.
Time. She can talk about it
for the listeners, just to keep aware of some of the
and a lot of those. There are classes that on top of the world was it's a not-for-profit foundation. Those classes are offered to the general public, and everybody can go to it. And they're all at On Top of the World facilities, and a lot of them are there in the cultural center. So Gary gets to actually be in charge of the sound and the light.
Oh, okay.
And making sure everything's set up properly. So Gary's involved with that too. But Michelle Scheidler does it, so it's a great opportunity to bring her on and talk about all those classes. And that's something I think I'll do next time.
For sure, they do a really good job, and they have some really, really good classes.
And you also say live life to the fullest. I think that's pretty amazing. Yeah, because that's usually what you do there at the Circle Square Cultural Center, is you've got such a variety and people are having fun, and it's really, really great to go somewhere and just disappear for a while.
Absolutely, yeah. We hear it all the time. Folks want to hear the music that they grew up on. Because again, music is a feeling. So, and it puts you back to that moment when you heard that song. So.
Yeah, music inspires you and lifts you up, and that's a lot of what we do at On Top of the World is from Master the Possibilities, the education classes, the music, the entertainment that Gary runs. It's about providing a meaningful life and trying to help lift up people and make them feel like, actually it is, they feel that way. Their life becomes more valuable, and they can live a better, fuller life as a result of that. So that's our intention. That's what we do every day for a living, and we're proud of what we do.
Before we went on the air, we were telling the story about the young person I mentioned earlier who had threatened suicide, and I can remember as a young person turning on the radio and hearing a song that just pumped me up and made me feel good. I don't know that I ever got to the point of suicide, but you're down, you're a kid, the world doesn't seem to be working out the way you wanted it to. And I turned on the radio, there was the Beatles or whatever. Just, oh my gosh, it make me feel happy, So that's kind of what you're saying. And you know what? If the older folks like me and Robin, if we hear,
and me,
you're not that old, but if we hear music in the parking lot that we kind of roll our eyes at, I always think, that's making them happy. That's not my music, maybe, but it's helping them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's in terms of what you asked me about, the different shows that we bring in. We try to bring in everything. So we have country, we have comedy, and Motown, everything, rock and roll. We try to, because everyone has their own genre of music that they prefer. So. That's why we try
One of the things that we're kind of fortunate about is that we have embraced technology, Robin and I, because a lot of people our age haven't. I have two brothers that they don't have a smartphone or a computer or anything. And one of the cool things is I can go, for example, to Expedia and say, well, what's going on in Ocala? I'm not going anywhere, but they have the events. And you guys have that on your website. And so, if you're listening and you just want to, if you don't know, do you have classes for computer classes over there?
Sure. For sure.
Or smartphone classes or something?
Sure.
Oh my gosh,
I have all type of classes.
I would encourage everybody to take the classes. If nothing else, just to have at your fingertips, hey, what's happening tonight? You'll be surprised how much is happening in our community.
There's really a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do for all ages here. And,
yeah.
And what's really wonderful is that people dress. You dress up, to go to the shows that you do.
Part of the fun of it.
Yeah.
Getting in the spirit. In fact, Gary will tell you that people for different concerts, they'll get in the spirit of the time period.
Sure.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Did you hear about the rocket that's supposed to go up Sunday, I think it is? Sunday at Cape Canaveral?
No.
They're trying. It's a big deal, I guess. It's the first private rocket that's going to have a payload on it or whatever.
It's one that just went up in February had a payload.
Yeah, but this is an actual payload. That was a test payload.
Oh no, they launched that Israeli lunar
Well, maybe this is a different company or something. But anyway, it's supposed to attract a lot of people. They're telling them to go to Playa Linda Beach to watch the launch. It's a nude beach. Are you familiar with this?
No, absolutely not.
I know.
Nice.
I'm thinking, whoa, that's going to be more than just rockets going up.
That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Dun-dun-dun. Although, if you've ever been to one of those things, it's not so exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking about going to watch a launch this weekend, Rob. Oh my God.
And well, if you go there, you've got two options. It's either going to be filled to capacity with 10,000 people, or at 5 o'clock, whatever comes first.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah.
If it's filled, then you know more. But if it's 5 o'clock, also no more. We're done. You guys are fun. Gary, good to see you again.
Yes, pleasure.
And of course, Robert, what a fun episode you gave us. Do you call these episodes? What a fun show.
Sure.
So what's the good website? What do we need to know?
Well, website, csculturecenter.com.
That's
or
right.
you can visit the box office, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., Monday through Saturday. Or you can call at 352-854-3670.
Gary Pierre listening to opera in his car.
For sure.
Robert Colen. Thank you both for coming in.
Great seeing you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. An inmate on death row convicted of killing a teenager back in 2011 is facing